I'm here today with Mark George, owner of Station Ski and Ride on Main Street in Markham, and we're doing a business spotlight today. I think there's a lot of confusion out there, and Mark would agree on, with the current lockdown, what's currently open, what's not open. If you are open, how are you open? How can we interact with you? So I'm just putting this out there to sort of help everybody navigate the uncertain times. And I know Mark has been doing some pivoting, and I should introduce myself. My name's Darren Plum. And so Mark, can you talk to us a little bit about what's going on for you guys lately?
Yeah, sure, Darren. And I think we did a pretty big pivot at the end of the summer last year, trying to get all of our inventory online for the winter. So, if you're thinking about getting a new jacket or skis, or you're wondering what we have at Station Ski and Ride, you can go to the website, and it's a pretty accurate live inventory for the most part of what we have in the store and the sizing. So you can see what it looks like. You can see what sizes we have. You can purchase it on the website. You can pick it up curbside next day. You can get it delivered anywhere in Canada on orders over $200, except for bikes. And if you're in what I call local Markham, so the 404 to Steeles to Stouffville, we'll deliver it, and it might not be the next day, but it will be in that week. We have kind of put all of our ski clothes on sale. So it is a great time if you're looking for outerwear, even for the kids for next year. Some of those brands are 50% off. So it's great savings to you if you feel like getting something for the kids for next year, or something to wear. Ski gear is winter gear. You can wear it outside. And today is a really good example of
today's
having
that day.
a warm jacket or gloves. So all that stuff is still in stock. And then, we're also kind of pivoting, looking at doing some more bike tune-ups when we normally wouldn't do it. This normally isn't a season where we'd be doing bicycle tune-up. But if you remember last year, any shop you called was a week to 3 weeks to even longer to get your bike tuned up. So, starting this weekend going through to the end of February, we're going to do bike tune-ups at 20% off. You can book them online. So a lot of the things we're trying to do is have people book appointments for dropping off bikes. And when we're able to have people in the store again, we'll have people booking appointments for that. You can do that on the website. There's a little link that says book. You can pick the service that you want to have, whether it's a ski service or a bike service. Pick a time and availability. You can pay online by hitting a link and jumping back to the website. So again, it's a pretty touchless experience. You don't really have to come into the store to pay. You can do it all from home. It's a great way to save 20% on your bike tune-up. And it's a great way to beat the rush. There are some, the bike tune-up doesn't include parts. We do have parts in stock, and we're getting new parts for the summer in stock all the time. But parts are a little tricky right now, and they will be for the whole season.
And I think that's true of bike inventory as well, you were mentioning.
Yeah, our inventory last year was challenging because a lot of the factories shut down. And because the factory shut down, not only couldn't companies make bikes, but companies that make chains that go on the bikes couldn't make chains, and so on and so on. So, we're seeing very long lead times, in some cases 600 days, as I was saying, to make a part to go on a bike. So we've been really aggressive and last year and this year trying to find bikes that are going to be available for the cycling season instead of next February, which a lot of the bikes are going to be next February. So, we have bikes coming in. We're going to have bikes coming in every day almost, not hundreds of bikes, but handfuls of bikes every day. And they're more of the bikes that we feel that, most people would want to ride around Stouffville or Markham. There's lots of great bike paths that people found for the first time this summer, and hopefully more people will find them next summer and continue to ride.
You can't go anywhere.
So a lot of the bikes are online, but if there's a bike that you're thinking about and it's a brand that we carry, call us. We can tell you when it's showing up. We can see if we can put a deposit on it, or we can try to find a bike that's really similar to it. I think with bikes especially, people might, they might have like this blue hybrid in mind that they want to have, but they might end up getting the red one, or they might end up getting,
pivot too.
You got to pivot a little bit too. You got to work with, in any bike shop, you got to work with them to help find, and it's more important to get the right bike than maybe the right color, or, maybe a different brand, but still comparable and still kind of checking all your boxes.
And
So
I
we're
can say
happy to work with you.
the fit is the key, right?
The fit's very important, and having the right bike for what you're doing. You know, if you're riding park and path, you're riding with the kids, you're going to go mountain biking, you want to do some longer rides or experience some of the gravel riding that's around here, just having the right tool for the job and it fitting properly.
And so in terms of for the foreseeable future, what are your hours of operation? Like, can somebody actually just show up at the store and knock on the door, or?
No, so I mean, we're curbside only right now, so no one's coming into the store. We have a cash system that will work through the door or outside, so you can pay for stuff, you know, outside of the door as well as online. You know, right now we're even though we're an essential service because we sell bicycles or service bicycles, which is a vehicle under the Transportation Act. You know, we're doing everything outside. And I mean, that's safer for us. It's safer for you. Hopefully when things open up, that will change. Our hours right now are we're physically at the store 11 to 5, so very shrunken hours, 10 to 5 on Saturday and 12 to 4 on Sunday. So we've really had to reduce our hours. And then as things open back up, that will change. So the best way to see when we're open is to check Google, to check our Facebook and Instagram. I think for any of the smaller businesses, Instagram and Facebook is a great way for them to get their message of what they're doing out, how they're doing it. It's a great way to get in touch with them. If you can't call them, you can shoot them an Instagram message or a Facebook message. Just remember, when you shoot a message out at 2 in the morning because you're wondering about something, someone's phone is ringing. So whether it's here or another store. So, you know, try to be time sensitive of when you're sending the message.
Yeah,
you know,
fair enough.
On the nightstand.
Now, in terms of what you're talking about with some of the snow gear being on super sale right now, if something didn't fit someone, is it exchangeable, returnable? How's that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And same with everything, you know, like, so if you buy a jacket online or buy 2 jackets online and you want to try them both on and return one or return both, you know, there's a 14-day window to bring a pack, which, you know, especially if you're doing curbside pickup, it's close enough. If we're shipping it to you, you have, you know, at least 14 days to put it back in the mail. So we're not counting the travel time out to you and back to you, just the time you physically have it. So we're pretty good with that. If we are shipping, you know, the customer's responsible for the postage back, but there are no restocking fees, which I think a lot of places do. So, you know, and same with boots. You know, if we try, we have a boot fit guarantee. If you know, if you have a problem with the boot, we'll fix it. We'll work on it. If you buy boots online and don't use them and you want to get them resized, we can do that as well. And we can heat them up and mold them up later. As well with skis, as long as the skis aren't mounted or used and you change your mind, you can return them. So.
And you guys are really known for boot fitting. Are you doing any boot fitting at this point, or?
We're not right now. We're saying if you're existing customer and have a boot problem, you know, because we're not supposed to be skiing right now, let's deal with it when things open back up.
Gotcha.
You know, we're happy to talk to you and try to work things out on the phone as to what size you really should be in, because boots are, you know, they're a little bit trickier to fit.
Right.
But we have a pretty good idea of what, you know, if we have a chance to know what size you are, what foot shape you are, what type of skiing you're doing, we can probably guide you to a boot that's going to work. And if it doesn't, we'll switch it for one that does.
Okay. So, I mean, you know, Mark, I think we covered just about everything, and I really appreciate you taking the time out today. And it, you know, hopefully we get through this quickly and at least, you know, salvage a little bit of our season anyways. And, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking, you know, it sounds like the best way to support you is just be a little patient and maybe reach out ahead of time. No, just, you know, looking at the door, hoping someone's going to answer it, right? It's kind of a bit of pre-planning there to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, pre-shop us online, call us, make sure that we have what you want before you come and it's available. Because it's, you know, it's especially when it's this cold out, it's no fun standing outside for long periods of time. And, you know, when you can pay online, you know, it saves you, again, you know, being outside trying to pay through a door. So it's
fair enough.
It's much more comfortable in your house than outside on the curb.
All right. Well, hey, Mark, again, I appreciate you showing up today. I'm going to put all your contact links in the comments so people can grab you through there. And yeah, just really appreciate your time today and all the best moving forward in 21.
Yeah, likewise, Darren. Thanks for doing this. Really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon.
No worries. Thanks.